I always want to wear my glasses for the video, but like the glare from the ring light is too much, and I physically can't, and it's so upsetting because I just want to be pretty for you guys, but I guess this will have to do. Transitioning is a very, very difficult experience regardless of who you are. There are so many things that come with transitioning that you can never really prep for, never really realize, and a lot of times it can be very, very hard and very overwhelming. I know for me, I've faced a lot of criticism, a lot of self-hate when it came to just understanding and loving myself. I still currently battle with a lot of dysphoria and a lot of body issues, and in turn it just really creates a very, very depressive state that I'm constantly in, and it sucks. It really does. There are so many topics regarding transitioning that I've discussed. I've made so many videos, like over 100 videos on me being trans, and I feel like it never ends because every day I grow and I realize something else, and there are just endless possibilities of things that can happen to you while you're transitioning that you just, like I said, you can't prepare for it. And I know a big one for me throughout my transition was self-misgendering, and that was a constant thing that I was so hard on myself for, that when I would talk about myself in like third person, I would constantly refer to like my previous dead name, or I would constantly use he, him pronouns whenever I first started transitioning. And it was really hard. I remember catching myself saying it in front of my girlfriend and getting really embarrassed because not even she would misgender me. And it was one of those things where it's like, why am I doing this? Is this what I want to be doing? Do I really see myself as a trans individual? There was a lot of self-doubt that kind of came with this whole idea of misgendering myself. And I thought I was alone in this, but I've talked to other trans girls that have done the same thing, that feel the same way. And I found it that it came during my most dysphoric period of transitioning. And that was when I first started transitioning. And I kind of started correlating that it comes with dysphoria once I realized I've been doing it a lot lately, and I've been on hormones for 2 years now. There's something about dysphoria and like this whole idea of me viewing myself as who I'm not, and it really hurts. I've been going through a lot. I've been open with you guys a lot when it comes to my depression, when it comes to my body issues, and a lot of times it's really overwhelming. Starting after my 1 year mark to my 2 year mark, I told you guys and I let you guys in on my life on how hard that was for me, how hard that year was for me, because I probably hit the most depressive episode in my entire life. It felt like I truly hit rock bottom. I hated myself, I was gaining weight, I was in a job that I hated, and I just really felt disgusted with myself. And weight has always played a huge role with the way that I view femininity. And I feel like the thinner you are, the more feminine you can present, and I feel like it's been so hard for me to present truly femme because of my weight. And I often present myself, I guess, very masculine to many. I think I give a lot of like gay vibes to people, which I'm not mad about, but I don't really see myself as a masked person. I find myself wearing clothes that I would wear if I was pre-transition, just because I've been so dysphoric to put anything that I might feel like is more girly, because I'm scared that my body doesn't fit with it and people would really ridicule me. And it's just been one of those things where I'm having a lot of trouble loving myself. And the more that I'm having trouble loving myself, the more I find myself thinking of myself as a male, thinking of myself as pronouns that don't identify with who I am. And it's been really hard. I recently got into a really big fight with my mom. We were on good terms because we weren't ever talking about my transition, but we had a conversation about it, and she definitely put me in a bad spot mentally, and I don't know, it really hit really close to like my heart, and I feel so shitty about the situation still. My life feels like it's in shambles, and I know I'm smiling about that, but like I've definitely been going through a lot. And yeah, like I said, I've been finding myself doing this whole misgendering thing, and it definitely is really hard, because then you like constantly are in your head of like, do I deserve to, like, am I really trans? Like, is this really right? And you kind of self-doubt yourself, and all because because I'm so uncomfortable with my body. All because I have this like tainted idea of what femininity is and what being a woman should be. I put so much pressure on myself, and I feel like a lot of people in the trans community do this as well. We put so much pressure on what a woman should look like and not taking into account that I'm already a woman. Like, that's already a done deal. By the time that I told myself that I was, by the time that I've discovered my identity, I've been a woman for my entire life. And it's really hard to kind of, you know, express that to my head when I'm feeling so dysphoric about things like my bottom area, things like my chest, things like my weight, things like, I don't know, I constantly compare myself to seeing how like other girls are and the way they look. And I'm just constantly like, why can't I look like that? Why isn't my body the way there is? And I feel like I shut myself down a lot. I'll go through these panic attacks where I'm all of a sudden really stressed out about my weight. I feel like I have to run 5 miles, and I go run, and it's so self-destructive to have a mindset like this. And I know this video is a lot of rambling, and I'm really sorry, but I just wanted to kind of get some stuff off my chest that I'm just upset. I'm upset at myself. And I know it's things that I need to work on. And if you are doing what I'm doing, where it's like this whole misgendering yourself type of thing, especially because you feel so awful about yourself, you feel like you need to change, I don't know, you need to look a certain way. Just know that you're beautiful no matter what, regardless of what others might tell you or what society might be viewing you as. Know that you're beautiful because you're you. You're authentically yourself. And by being authentically yourself, by really expressing who you've always known you were, nothing is more beautiful than that power behind that power behind the love that you'll get when you can just finally say, you know, I'm me. And honestly, that's just the most beautiful part of it. And that's something that I need to be clicking in my brain, because I just physically cannot do that sometimes. And that's just how dysphoria is. I've made videos about dysphoria in the past, but it's kind of interesting to see it in a perspective of me being on hormones over 2 years and how things have just been playing out with my head this past, like, especially a few months, where I got into a big fight with my mom. She like really was like such a bitch to me, to be honest. Like, I don't want to like say anything bad about her, but like, I don't know, we were having a phone call and she was just basically saying like, you'll never be a woman, like, I'm sorry, but like, that's just how it is. And like, it really got under my skin. And then like, I just started like putting a lot of pressure on myself. And I don't know, I feel like ever since then I've just been going through a lot. And so my life is weird right now. I'm kind of floating, I'm kind of existing. I'm trying to kind of get everything out of my head, and I go through a lot of rough times, like I said, when it comes to me being like overwhelmed and stuff like that. And I know it might be hard for a lot of you guys going through that stuff too. Whether you're just starting transitioning, whether you haven't even started hormone replacement therapy, whether you're not even gonna start hormone replacement therapy, just, I know different parts of your transition is different for everyone, but I know dysphoria is common with many trans people. Not all, obviously, but I know many people face dysphoria, and it can be hard. So I just want you to know that as long as you're yourself, as long as you're not trying to play by anyone else's rules but your own, then you're beautiful, and you shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself. And this is mostly talking to myself, like, Jay, calm down, you're beautiful. But with that being said, there is a company called MONQ, and I've talked about MONQ in the past. They have sent me stuff before, and recently they sent me something again. MONQ is an amazing company that I feel like has helped me a lot when it comes with anxiety and stuff like that. This video is not sponsored, they just sent me some stuff. I do have an affiliate link with them that you can click below and find some of their products, but they are an amazing company that produce amazing aromatherapy-esque items. I showed you guys these little pens that I had before that were really cool. My favorite was Zen and Mountain. They just released their new line of a therapeutic fragrance, and it's basically essential oils that you can open it up, inhale, or dab it on a necklace that you can wear around, or you can put it in a room diffuser. And it's honestly the greatest thing in my life currently. I use it all the time. It really helps stabilize my moods when I'm having a bad anxiety attack. They are very great. You don't ingest it or anything like that. It's all just for the smell. It really, really helps so much. I recommend MONQ to everyone that I talk to. They are a great company, and I really appreciate them sending me out these cute little things. Like, these boxes are so adorable. You open it up, and like right there is the essential oil that you can just open, smell it, and like it's such a good smell. I can't even describe it to you. Just like, even just smelling the box, I get so happy, and it makes me just, I don't know, it feels so much less stress. So if you guys are going through some stuff and just want to add a nice essential oil to your, you know, your nightly ritual or your anxiety ritual, this really is a great way to help you calm down. And the reason I'm endorsing MONQ a lot in this video is because I'm going to be doing a giveaway with some of the things they sent me, starting with their Sleepy essential oil, as well as their Zen pen and their Ocean pen. I love these products so much, and I really recommend it to you guys. So once I hit 17,000 subscribers, which I'm very close, I'm gonna be giving this to you guys. So all you really have to do is comment down below with anything you like. It can be anything. It can be about this video, about anything random. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram. And I'll be choosing, once I hit 17,000 subscribers, the winner, and I'll be sending this out along with some personal things that I'm going to add to the package that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So if you're interested in this, you can also find it. If you don't want to wait for the giveaway, you can also use my link down below. My link down below is an affiliate link that I have with them, and it'll give you, I think, 10% off of any item. So please check it out. They're an amazing company. It's very affordable, very great to use, and I love them so much. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I said some things that maybe touched light with you. I know this whole process of being who you are can be very difficult and can be very lonely, but just know that I'm with you, I support you, and I strongly just want you to know that you're important, you're special, and you're beautiful. Regardless of what gender you identify as, regardless of who you are, just know that I love you and I support you fully, even if there are many people out there that don't. So with that all being said, thank you guys for everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.